Ron Kaiser finished third in the Bogus in 2011. He's a longtime veteran of all the local races, the Kuskokwim 300, Bogus Creek 150, and Akiak Dash. He's the father of Iditarod and Kuskokwim 300 veteran Pete Kaiser, grandfather of Ari Kaiser.
Welcome to 2015, Ron. Are you pretty excited?
I'm very excited.
And so, how did this come about? I mean, tell us what's going to happen here.
Well, you know, Pete's, of course, been training up in Indiana all winter with 25 dogs, and that left him with enough dogs for the Bogus, and I offered to be the driver, and Jen Peaks has driven our team in the Bogus a couple times, and, you know, I can't pass up opportunities like this, so I'm raring to go.
When was the last time you were on the runners?
Last time, I think, I'm going to say 5 years ago for, not on the runners, but racing. I think 5 years ago. I started mushing in 1980, first year of the Cusco. I helped Bill Eisenbart, and then we teamed up, and I ended up running 3 Cuscos. I believe it was 81, 82, and 84. I did 12th. Then I think I scratched the next time and did 10th in that, back when we used to have 40 to 50 teams. Ran a bunch of sprint races back in the day with Bill, won a few. Ran the Mail Trail 202 once. Bill ran the Yukon 150. We went over to Dillingham a few times and raced, and then I ran the Bogus twice, I think, since then, in the last 10 to 12 years. The conditions this fall are very similar to last year. Really, we've had no snow. And our fall training here is good. August, September, we can run on the tundra right behind the house. It's really good training. Once we start to freeze up, if we don't have snow cover, it's pretty tough going for the dogs. So Pete, he left the year before. He went to Antioch for a while in December. Last year he went to Nenana in December. This year he thought, I'm going even sooner too. So his momentum as he's training, it doesn't get broken up by bad weather, bad trail. Have to sit and wait and then kind of build them back up to their distances they were training. So he's had good training up there, and this team should do very well. The Bogus is, of course, 150 miles, 75 up, 4-hour break, and 75 back. And for teams that train, you know, more sprinty to do this, you know, they're going pretty fast. Pete's trained this team pretty much at Iditarod speed, and, you know, I don't know that we can compete with the fastest Bogus teams here. These guys have very good teams. Max Olick and his team and different drivers have won 6 or 7 Boguses. So it's a handler race. Handlers follow you around, take your drop dogs, haul your gear. You know, it's all over in about 18 hours, so it's not super demanding, but depends on the weather. But we're going to have a nice trail this time and a nice day, I believe, weather-wise. The Bogus checkpoint, traditionally, and we're not taking this route this year, you travel 50 miles up to Tulaksak, and then you go up the Tulaksak River a few miles, back into a bunch of sloughs, and Bogus Creek is kind of like a long slough, and a few portages. You go about 25 miles, and you end up in some really tall trees and forest country that is kind of unfamiliar for us down here. It's very nice back there. This year, the trail back there is not good. They're going to just stay out on the river with this entire race. So we're going to go 75 miles up the river and just pull over and stop and rest our dogs our 4 hours and come back.
You have a pit crew, and what do they do?
They haul everything, your dog straw, your dog food. They might take a tent, depending on the weather, and a stove, and have a warm place for you to rest, and they might cook some food for you. They can help you take care of your dogs. And then they follow you through the race, and you can drop a dog at a checkpoint if you want. They'll take it for you, and it's fun to handle too, and especially this year I think it's going to be done by truck, because you can just drive a truck right up the river.
Great. And you've handled many years too, haven't you?
I've handled many times for Bill Eisenbart, Jen Peaks, and used to be the checker in Bogus for a number of years, way back when.
So it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's fun.
So
Yeah.
the excitement level around here has changed, having both the father and son team kind of, and I as you look at it, you're bookending the race. You're heading out the first team to head out, and he's heading out the last team. So how's that for you?
Well, this year with running Pete's B team, and I have done it before. I don't know. It seems different this year. I think we're probably more prepared for it this year. But, you know, as I'm getting older and opportunities like this knock, I'm not turning them away. And I think Jen's okay with it this year, as she's done it a couple times. But, you know, it's changed from I used to get the team ready for Pete when he was like a high school kid, and now he gets the team ready for me. So it's just a complete switch, and I'm thankful to Pete let me race his team. And I'll just say I want to thank, you know, all of my friends, the community of Bethel, everybody who's ever helped Pete out to get where he is today. This is a result of it, me and the Bogus. So he'll elaborate more on his sponsors throughout the race or at the end of the race.
Great. Well, good luck.
Thank you, John.
You bet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And there goes Ron Kaiser, bib number 1, and Jacob Napoca, bib number 2. The first mushers on the trail in 2015 for the Bogus Creek 150.